wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairin' on her, flaring on her. We Ric Flairin' on her, flaring on her. Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairin' on her, flaring on her. Jet, we Ric Flairin' on her, flaring on her. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Ric Flairin', gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death, I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. When I open like Betty Wops and find to these circles that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders, trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My ground repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow who can't cry for spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairin' on her, flaring on her. We Ric Flairin' on her, flaring on her. To the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairin' on her, flaring on her. We Ric Flairin' on her, flaring on her. This ain't no normal situation. This preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness is really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, Black Sun, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Woo! Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh, just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairin' on her, flaring on her. We Ric Flairin' on her. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairin' on her, flaring on her. We Ric Flairin' on her, flaring on her.
DQ, baby. Shout out that boy Nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out Pharaoh's Kids. D-Phase. Yeah. Bubba C. Yeah. Ric Flairin' on him. Ric Flairin' on him. Ric Flairin' on him. Ric Flairin', son.
Hey, yo, Scotty, you going crazy for this one. We see what you're doing, we salute you. Hey, let's get it started. It's Backpack Capital One. What's in your wallet? Got a call from my man A. Scott. I said I got it. Love that you highlighting all of these black colleges. Try to pay me for doing this. Look, bruh, if you don't get off my line with that foolishness, voice of the swag, pull up where you at, no cap. If the Brody is speaking the soft facts, my advice, tune in to every show. Captain Petty, but we know that the sergeant is with the smoke. Speculate, just tell me what is we doing. Get into it, okay, look, I'ma say this and keep it moving. My boy Scotty, man, he offered the least. Black grad, paying college, I'm glad that he called me. Walking, cause we all been taught that talk is cheap. Even primetime knows Scott for the HBCU streets.
What is going on, everybody? You already know it's your boy Scotty back with another one. Listen, it's been a while, okay? You've seen me, but you haven't seen me in this capacity. So it's been a while. Listen, I'm just glad to be back. Can I just say that? I'm happy to be back. Can I say that? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just go. Having a newborn, okay, is not what I remember it to be. Okay, so just wanna I'm back. All right, so listen. Yes, we have had the baby. Congratulations to us. Because you know what? Listen, okay, before I get into today's show, you know what kills me is we leaving the hospital, right? We're leaving the hospital. And people are looking at Key and telling her congratulations. Like I had no part to play in making a baby. Like I'm not the life giver of said child. You know what I'm saying? Like the seed of life. And I was telling the nurses in the hospital, like, she's the soil. Okay? She's the soil. I'm the seed. I'm the seed. You can have all the soil that you want. You need the seed. Okay, your soil could be cow manure. It could be all types of stuff. It could be the finest of soil, but you need the seed. And everybody just talking about some, congratulations. Oh, congratulations. And I'm like, what about me? Congratulations to me. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say that I felt some type of way. I really felt some type of way. Like, can I get a congratulations? Was I not putting in the work? Did I not make this child? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And he is a handsome young man as well. If you don't know, he is named after me. His name is Abrion Micah Scott II, right? So we call him Deuce for short, right? So that is his name. That is my child. That is our child, right? So, you know, she got congratulations, my son. But anyway, so yeah, so he's here. He came July 23rd. It was a whole process, man. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole process. So it was something. Now I'm gonna say this because I'm gonna let her get on her. I'm gonna let her do her Sunday thing, and she can recap the pregnancy and being pregnant and epidurals and all that. She can do all that on Sunday. I'm going to give you my quick snippet of what happened, and this is the only part I'm gonna talk about because the rest is up to her. You know, she tell her story. You know, of the whole birthing process. So listen, Key's water breaks. Boom. 11 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get on the game. I'm about to play some NCAA shit like, babe, come in here, right? Water just trickling, just trickling, right? Just water. She in the bed, water just trickling, right? So I'm like, hey, you know, doctor said you got to go take a shower. You know what I'm saying? So we move her, go, I help her to the shower. She started, you know, getting washed up, getting ready to go, right? So she get changed, she get ready, and she sit. We got like a little shout out to Sean. Sean bought us a chair, like a rocking chair. We got a rocking chair in the hallway, and so she in the rocking chair, and boy, she's shaking like a stripper on Saturday. It's not funny, but it's funny because listen, throughout the whole pregnancy, Key be like, oh, I'm having Braxton Hicks. Oh, I'm having contractions. Oh, I'm taking them so well. Babe, you feel that? Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a contraction. Like she was so, she was like, oh, I'm doing it. I'm taking it, right? Boy, I don't know what them contractions, those were baby contractions because the contractions that she had the night her water broke, that girl was in the chair like, but it was all great. So we doing that. We get in the car. We going. We get to triage. Right now, mind you, we went to triage the night before for contractions. Her contractions was like 5 or 6 minutes apart the night before. Literally, the night before, right? We went to triage because she's like, babe, I'm getting these contractions. They're coming 5 minutes apart. Her app was telling her to go to the hospital. Right? So we go, same lady, white, black lady, black, white lady. All right. I'm talking about the whitest black lady you ever meet in your life. Right. So we meet her. So we come back to the next night. If that was Tuesday, we came back on a Wednesday. Right. So same people. Now, mind you, I'm pushing Key to triage, right? At the reception desk. And her water breaking, she contracting, she doing all this. So the lady at the front desk like, oh, let me call somebody up. Hey, you need somebody to go back in triage, right away, da-da-da. The lady comes up. Mind you, we just saw this lady last night. She comes up. I swear for God, I lie to you not. She has like a little, she got scrubs, right? So she got a little pocket. Now, mind you, I got Key in the wheelchair. I told the reception lady her water broke. Key is contracting like profusely, right? The lady is looking at us. She pulls out a notepad out of her pocket. She puts it on the counter. Now she looking this way. She looking at us. She pulls the thing out and she's like this. Can you tell me what's going on? I'm like, really? This is what you want to do right now? Right now, you want to pull a notepad out your pocket, pull out a pen and say, can you tell me what's going on? What are your symptoms? I said, ma'am, can we do this later? I said, her water broke. I said, you just saw us yesterday. Can we get to the back? Right? And the reception lady's like, oh yeah, no problem. We'll get the paperwork back to you, later, just go ahead and go to the back. The triage lady, she the nurse. I will Key to the back to the room, right? She changing into the stuff, getting ready. Again, mind you, Key is sitting on, she in the bed. Now she in the gurney. She in the little bed or whatever, right? The hospital bed. And she is continuously shaking. Like, she's like, babe, ooh, doing all the baby stuff, right? The lady's like, have you thought about killing yourself? Are you able to train? Like, see that? She's looking at the computer screen and asking Key questions, and Key over there shaking like a stripper on a Saturday. Are you able to pay for food? Double clicks. Are you homeless? Double click. I said, what are we doing? The girl is having contractions. She asking the most dumbass questions in the world. Do you have clothes on currently? I said, ma'am, you just saw us yesterday, last night at the same time. What are we doing? All I'm gonna say is this. I have a problem. I got a problem with what I had a whole problem with the triage people. That's all I'm gonna say. Had a whole problem with the triage people. They are killing me. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But I'm glad the baby got here safe. I'm super glad my son got here safe. I'm super glad my wife is perfectly healthy. And everything like that. All right. Sorry if it's a little choppy. I apologize. I don't know what's going on, but we gonna get right into it. All right, I think all my stuff is up. Let me turn all my stuff down. Some of the stuff is just a little too loud. Boop, 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 boop. All right, so let me know if that's good. We gonna get to today's show. Listen, you already know what it is. This show is sponsored by Elite 15 Coffee. We do things in an elite way, so you better start your day in an elite way. Got to get yourself some Elite 15 Coffee. Black-owned, veteran-owned business. Link is in the description below. Okay, link is in the description below. Make sure you get your 15 coffee today. Peruvian, Colombian, Dominicana. Okay, Boricua, Dominicana. We got it all. We absolutely got it all. Now, today's topic is going to be very simple. All right. Today's topic is going to be very simple. We talking about one person only.
Watch out for the big girl. 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 Big girl. Big girl.
Hey!
Big girl. Big girl.
What? We talking about one person today. Watch out for the big girl. Hey, watch out for the big girl. Hey, watch out. We talking about one person today. That's it. That's all we talking about. One person only.
Watch out for the big girl. 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 Big girl.
Come on. That's what we're talking about. Now, I know a lot of you Bammers have seen the article and all the stuff going around with the Board of Trustee member and, you know, Patrick Carey getting one one year contract. That's what y'all been hearing about it. But see, this is the thing. This is the thing I don't like about news, right? Like when you have a slanted view of something, they won't give you the context, right? Because you'll hear a lot of people from other sides of the aisle talk about some, oh my God, FAMU doesn't believe in this basketball thing with Patrick Carey. Let me be very clear. I'm going to say it again. This has zero to do with Patrick Carey. Okay? Has nothing to do. Zero. All right, let me check myself out because you guys are telling me I'm choppy, so I'm going to check myself out real quick. Hold on. Let me change my my sound. All right, let me know how I sound now. Tested. We good? Tested. We good? She delivered on July 23rd. Nah, it's still choppy. I can hear it. Yeah, I can hear it. It's still choppy. I don't know, guys. Let me try something else. Testing. Nah, that's even worse. My stuff is always on noise cancellation. Let me see. Advanced. Audio. Operations. Enable. Processor. Minus. Multi-tracking. Boom. Sounds. Boom. Channels. Audio. Default. Testing, turn your volume. My volume, listen, guys, I'm telling you, my volume is low. Let me see, audio. All right, so I'm gonna hey, listen, y'all gonna have to just rock with it. Too bad. I don't give a damn, right? I ain't got time for it, right? Because I gotta go do something. So anyway, so I know you've heard a lot of stuff going on with Patrick Carey and OBG and the Board of Trustees. It is what it is, right? So we just gonna make this shake. All right. So at the end of the day, this is what I'm saying. If you people got to give you context, because what they're telling you is, oh, the way the board of trustees does not care about FAMU athletics or FAMU basketball because they're only allowing a coach for 1 year. It has nothing to do with Patrick Carey. I'm going to say that again. It has zero to do with Patrick. What it has to do is with OBG and the board of trustees not effing with Tiffany, right? They don't fuck with Tiffany. It's just that simple, right? This is what I keep telling y'all. What Tiffany's problem is, you can't spit in the face of the people that you're gonna have to go back to and ask for stuff. And that's what she's done time and time and time again. And you expect people who have people that they gotta answer to from FAMUans to not rock with this chick when they don't rock with this chick, right? So it has nothing. Listen, they'll tell you every excuse in the world. Oh, they won't let her do her job. Oh, no. Being an athletic director, and a lot of these HBCU ADs do not understand this. You are in a customer service-based business. That's what you do. You are here to shake hands, kids, babies, talk to old people about their time at the institution and collect this money. But at the end of the day, if you are spitting in the face of the constituents that you're in charge to manage, oversee, or whatever, and then you got to come back for them and be like, hey, can you give me $100,000 check? Hey, can you give me a $60,000 check? Hey, can you give me $5,000 here? Nobody's going to want to give you any money, and nobody is going to want to help you. And now when you're in a situation when you got to come to the carpet and you got to deal with the board of trustee members who are hearing from other FAMUans that they don't fuck with you, and now you're at the court's mercy, and nobody rocks with you but the board chair member. This is what happens. So it has nothing. Listen. Don't let them tell you it has anything to do with Patrick Carey. Patrick Carey he's the byproduct of what's going on. It could have been any coach. It literally could have been any coach that FAMU people did not approve of or felt they didn't like the system or service or the handling of the coach hire. So don't let people tell you, oh, it's Patrick. It has nothing to do with Patrick at all. At all. He probably a good dude, solid coach, or whatever. Has nothing to do with him. FAMU and FAMU board of trustees are telling
Watch out for the big girl.
the big girl, you don't run shit here. You don't. And you walk around like you the big girl on campus that nobody can see you and nobody can touch you. We gonna show you what that look like. And they're calling her bluff. And she could be going in the next month or so. They trying to fire this girl. When Larry Robinson leaves, big girl is on her way out as well. So why am I going to give your guy a 3-year contract when you're not even going to be here in the next 60 days, ma'am? Shoe fly, don't bother me, right? But this is the stuff you will see. You see bald-head Rick Fox, right? You'll see bald-head Rick Fox. He'll get on Twitter and say, the board of trustees in approving a 1-year contract for a school's new basketball coach are some kind of fools. How can anyone think this is a benefit for the university? Listen, let me tell you something straight up. If you already been losing, what's one more year? If I was already trash, it's not like you're at Jackson State where you were at the pinnacle of basketball and now you're trying to stay there, right? You're trying to stay there, so you don't want to do a 1-year hire because it's going to really mess up everything and blah, blah. No, fam, you been ass. What's another year of sucking? What's another year? Dog, shut up. Come on, man. What are we doing? What are we talking about? But they won't give you context. All they'll give you is the headline. They won't give you no context on the situation about why it's going down the way that it's going down. And if I'm being honest, if I was already asked, what's another year of being asked? Really? I'm not hurting nobody. I'm not killing nobody. And if I got to fire Patrick in 1 year and bring in another coach, that's just what I would do. Period. It ain't rocket science. I'd rather do that than sign a guy up for 3 or 4 multiple years and then have to do a buyout. I'd rather give Patrick Curry a 1 year deal. He showed me something special. I'll come back and give you the bag. That's no issue if you decide to stay, right? So who cares? If I'm FAMU, I don't care. We've been ass at basketball. Why would I care that, oh my God, I only gave the coach 1 year? Whoop-de-freaking do. That's not my problem. We don't, listen, that's Patrick. Listen, Patrick Carey put his trust in Tiffany. Tiffany knew she had shit the bed with FAMU and the board of trustees. She had shit the bed in fundraising. She had shit the bed in managing the budget. She had shit the bed on being honest and upfront about the coaching hire. She had shit the bed time after time after time after time. And now people are just giving you one side of the story, like the board of trustee members are in the wrong because they like, we not about to give you a 3-year deal for your guy when you're not even about to be here 3 years. We're not about to do that. No. They have literally been paying this woman $200,000 to mess stuff up at FAMU. Literally have been paying this woman $200,000 to F stuff up at FAMU. Period. No ifs and buts about it. Let's continue on with the comments. Then my guy heard, man, listen. Patrick Carey is too good of a coach to fumble the bag on, much less handicap going. You can find a coach. It ain't hard. It is not hard. FAMU is not the ugly girl on the side of the road trying to get picked up. Okay? That is not FAMU. FAMU is not UAPB. FAMU is not Valley. FAMU is not Bethune-Cookman. FAMU is FAMU. And listen, Gucci Man said it best. Girls are like buses. One leaving, one coming. That's how the coaching position at FAMU. Listen, Patrick Carey is not that guy, okay? He might be a great basketball coach, but ain't nobody kicking the door down to get a Patrick Carey. It ain't happening. I don't give a damn how much you think he's a great coach. I don't care. Do not care. Right? Ain't nobody kicking the door down. Hey, listen. Patrick Carey. Patrick. And I'm not saying he's not a good coach. All I'm saying is he don't ring no bells. He's not a splash hire. He ain't gonna bring you all this. He ain't all that. He gonna have to earn his due, just like any other coach that came into the SWAC that got hired. Okay? It's simple. It's very simple. So at the end of the day, he's too good of a coach. Okay, so what? I can find another coach. I can't. It's very simple. Coaches are like buses. One leaving, one coming. And the way that they had as many people as they had coming for the position, I mean, prominent people. Byron Scott wanted the role. Then you had the LeBron's dude. And then you had other coaches. You had the Alcorn coach if you wanted to keep it in the conference. And I would go with Bussy before I went with Patrick, and Bussy gonna lose in the first round. You know what I'm saying? At least you know he know how to compete in the conference if that's how you want to do it, right? There's other coaches that would have wanted this role outside of. Listen, if I'm being honest, I would have got the white Bama from Langston. If I so happened to fumble Patrick, I'll go get the white Bama that had Langston in the NIA championship. I didn't see Carey there last year. right? So what are we talking about? If you so worried, oh my God, you lost Patrick Carey, oh my God, and there's too many coaches looking for an opportunity to worry about a Patrick Carey. Jackson State found Tamika Reed at a community college. Okay, so once again, you can find coaches. It's a possibility. And FAMU is not the ugly duckling on the side of the road. They're like, I don't know if I really want to take that job. Absolutely not. That's not FAMU. So, okay, we're not worried about losing that. Going on in this one. Listen, man. First of all, let me be very clear. If anything comes from this Bama that has anything to do with the big girl, just know they are butt buddies. I'm not saying they messing around. I'm just saying they really, really, really close friends, right? Like, this is his butt buddy, right? So take what he's saying very minimal, because this is his friend, his homegirl. Right? So you have to question whether FAMU is serious about Division I basketball program at this point. That $150K is less than what Maryland Eastern Shore is paying its new basketball. Who gives a fuck? Once again, first of all, he ain't never going to tell you the opposite side of the truth. He ain't never going to go find you the opposite side of the truth, right? Because once again, this is butt buddy. So at the end of the day, it don't matter. But what I'm saying to you is this. Right? That's not the point. The point is not the Board of Trustees use what they were paying him, right, as leverage to be like, no, we're not doing this. That's just the play, right? It's no different. Listen to me. I'm gonna break it down to you. It's no different than the Board of Trustees using the pay as leverage than Tiffany saying, well, in the football committee, when they did the football coaching search, and she says, well, I get the final say so anyway, so I can pick who I want, right? It's no different. You use the leverage that you have when you can use it. So when she has the opportunity to use her leverage, he's going to use it. When FAMU has an opportunity to use their leverage, they're going to use it. So their leverage is, we feel you paying them too much. Also, our leverage is we have to approve multi-year contracts. We don't like you. We not approving this. I'm going to give you a perfect example. If Courtney Gaucher was in office right now and he went and got Patrick Carey, don't nobody care nothing about nothing. 3-year contract, he in there moving like Tiffany, and you make enemies, and some of those enemies sit on the Board of Trustees and they don't like how you move. This is the predicament that you in. You can't cry wolf when you were the one that started the fire. That is my issue with all of this. Fox News is going to tell you, oh my God, it's because she's a woman. I'm going to get behind my keyboard and I'm going to tell you how misogynistic this is. That's what you're going to hear from HBCU Game Day, Fox News, Stephen Gaither. You're going to get that narrative from him because, one, that's their butt buddy. That's my girl, which I don't have no problem with you taking up for your homie. But where does that come into place about truth and the full picture? But come on, Fox News giving you the full picture. What that sound like? We still trying to figure out the SWAT Classic. What that sound like? We trying to figure out what's up with the lawsuit. What that sound like? Right? So it is what it is. The bed. I'm gonna keep saying this. She made the bed that she's lying in right here, right now, because you wanted to do it your way. And all it is the Board of Trustees is being a black mama and saying, oh, you think you grown? Let me show you what grown look like. Let me show you what grown look like. You think you grown. I can show you better than I can tell you. And that's what they're doing. They're showing her better than they telling her. You think it's a game. It's not a game. You think you can do what you want. You can't. You think you can move how you want to. You cannot. That is all this is. But let baldhead Rick Fox tell you, let Fox News tell you, and let other people on Twitter tell you that FAMU don't care about basketball. They've been ass. Why would I care about 1 year being bad? I'll take the 1 year of being bad to make sure we either deal with it the correct way, because what they're not telling you, what Fox News is not going to tell you, what baldhead Rick Fox might decide to tell you, right, is that there were candidates for the FAMU basketball job that were better candidates that she didn't even interview. That'd be something I heard. The board of trustee member said that. The board of trustee member said that there were candidates on the list that were not even interviewed. And I'm going to tell you again, it's the same shit she pulled at the football. She pulled the same shit in football. And FAMU had to stand up against that and had to circumvent everything that she was trying to do. And she just did the same thing for basketball. I don't know why these ninjas are not telling y'all the full story. That's how this went down. The same shit she pulled trying to hire Gibbs and not interviewing nobody else, not even interviewing KJ Black, not interviewing Joseph Henry, not interviewing Coach Cozy, not interviewing the other guy from Miami, the legendary high school coach in Miami that's on the FAMU staff, not interviewing any of those guys, but you just hiring Coach Gibbs. And once again, I think Coach Gibbs, and listen, thank you, God. She would have put Coach Gibbs, she put Coach Gibbs in the same exact situation that she put Patrick Carey. The only difference is Gibbs stepped back. He said, you know what? I ain't dealing with it. I'm going to step back. But she would have put Coach Gibbs in the same exact situation. Because why? The board of trustees would have had to approve the multi-year deal. And how Tiffany likes to play it is this. She'll do this. Well, and she even said it in when she was talking about the hire. She said, well, I thought that multi-year deal. That's how she tries to do it, guys. She's not slick. She don't even know the rules of what to know the rules, but trying to be slick. But once again, baldhead Rick Fox and Fox News are not going to tell you the full story of context. I'm going to say it again. It could be the next Nelson Mandela. It don't have nothing to do with him. He could be the next Phil Jackson. It don't have nothing to do with him. It has everything to do with
Watch out for the big girl.
doing what she feels she wants to do, and the board of trustees checking her on it. Because you think you grown. You're not. You're not. It's very, very simple. So I don't want people to get lost in the minutia of, oh, she doing this, and oh, they doing this, and they won't let her do this. No, she tries to be sneaky and underhanded, and the board of trustees has to keep checking her on the way that she's moving. That's why the alums don't. That's why the alums don't rock with her the way they do. That's why she can't raise any money on the strike tour. That's all the reasons why. But he won't tell you that. The butt buddy, Mr. McDonald Shape Up, he won't tell you that. He will not tell you that. He is not going to go behind his keyboard and write an article and tell you she can't get no money. She can't fundraise. She's still out here doing raffle tickets. She ain't done shit on the strike tour. See, he won't tell you that. All he going to tell you is, but I thought this was all because she was a woman. I thought, oh my gosh, it's misogynistic. Oh, they don't want to see a light-skinned woman win. That's what he gonna tell you. That's what he gonna write about. That's how it's gonna come down. I'm gonna give you both sides. I ain't got no choice. I ain't got no dog in the fight. I ain't got no dog in the fight, right? So at the end of the day, I listen, I want to be very clear. Very clear. Please do not let the narrative of FAMU board of trustee members don't care about D1 basketball because, at the end of the day, they don't approve the coach for 1 year. Who gives a damn? They've been ass already. They've been ass. They sucked. They weren't great. They didn't just go to a SWAC championship or a SWAC tournament and you trying to keep the talent in there. They've been ass. Pillow was ass and the other head coach was ass. So what does it matter if he's on a 1 year contract? And if he leaves and goes somewhere else and is successful, congratulations to him. But for FAMU, that is not the main agenda is not Patrick. The main agenda is getting Tiffany Dawn Sykes, aka the big girl, in order and in check. That's the name of this game. It ain't got nothing to do with Patrick, ain't got nothing to do with anything else. It's getting the big girl in line and saying, hey, you can't move the way you've been moving, and we're going to show you why not. Period. So at the end of the day, she don't got nobody to blame but herself. And don't let these narratives push out like, oh my God, they're just treating her so bad. She's treating herself bad. She's absolutely treating herself bad. All right, listen, real quick before I get up out of here. I know you Bama's don't watch the whole thing. Listen, August 1st starts the countdown to kickoff, right? So listen, every day, I'm going to do my damnness. Every day, I'm going to be breaking down a coach or a player, an all-star player, an all-star snub that I feel somebody in the MEAC or SWAC will be getting broken down film-wise. No diddy. No diddy. I will have a film breakdown on someone or somebody. All right. Every day into the MEAC SWAC challenge. All right. So some of these are going to be videos. Some of these are going to be lives, but the countdown to kickoff will start August 1st. Right. And my first guy is Traquan Thomas from Alabama State. Traquan Thomas from Alabama State is going to be my first guy. And let me just tell you this. That kid is special. That kid is special. I'm going to show you some film behind it. That guy is special. Now, let me say, I'm going to say this before I get up out of here. There's been a lot of hubbub about somebody. I won't say their name because last time I said their name, they got really emotional, came in my tweets, came on my Twitter DM and was like, oh my God, stop talking about me. Somebody said something about Robert McDaniel being the #1 HBCU player draftable. That is false. His film says otherwise. I don't give a damn about his measurables. If you watch the film, it's no way possible. I say again, it is no way possible you put that Bama over top of Elijah Williams or even Kendall Bowler. It don't even make sense. It does not make sense if you watch the film. Now, what they will do, okay, I'll tell you this. Instead of people just saying stuff and giving you a list, how about they show you the film to back it up? That is my challenge to anybody who says Robert McDaniel is the #1 draftable player in HBCU football. I dare you to show me the film. Show me the film where he is a #1 drafted player. Show me that. Show me that. Because when I told y'all Bama's last year that Sundiata Anderson is not draftable because of his tape, his measurables is going to get him in the door. The tape doesn't make him draftable. I said that. I said Akil Glass was not draftable. Wasn't drafted. Right? So what I'm telling you is I'm not just telling you, I'm telling you, I will come on here and show you the film. I'll show you the highs. I will show you the lows. But I'm telling you, if you watch that kid's film, there's a lot more lows than there are highs. I'm just going to be very honest with you. Now, Jackson State, it has nothing to do with you. It ain't got nothing to do because the kid plays for Jackson State. So I'm not hating on Jackson State. I want to be very clear. All I'm telling you is this. If you think that kid is a DB, you're out your cotton picking mind. That kid is a glorified running back. I'm sorry. That kid is a glorified linebacker. He is a linebacker. He is not a safety. He is barely a slot corner. Barely. Okay? He is a linebacker. He is an outside linebacker. That is his. I'm telling you right now. Listen, you can say whatever you want. You can say whatever Scouts is telling you. Go watch the film. The kid cannot play. He's not a DB. He's not a DB. He's not. He's too grabby. His hips are not that good. He doesn't know how to turn very well. I'll give you a good example. He is a lower level Shiloh Sanders, right? I'm gonna give you my scouting report on it, right? Robert McDaniel is a cheap version of Shiloh Sanders. Shiloh Sanders is a high level, right? He just doesn't have the measurables of Robert McDaniel, but he plays with way more intensity. He plays faster than him, and when he gets there, it's violent. Now, he might not get you down all the time, but he's violent. Robert McDaniel is not that guy. He is a C ball. When I say a C ball, go get ball, is that if the ball is in front of him, he's dangerous. Like if he can see you get the ball and come downhill, he's dangerous, but not as dangerous as Shiloh. Shiloh, see you come down, you might be in the hospital tomorrow. Robert McDaniel, see you and come down, he might thump you up a little bit. He might take you down. He might take a bad angle, right? I'm telling you, he is not what people, I'm telling you, measurables are cool. Measurables are for people that's going to tell you, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. Measurables are people like this, are like, oh, I think I can get him and coach him up to be great. That's what measurables are. That's all measurables are. Measurables are is like, I can work with this kid. He's 6'2", he's 215, 205. I can coach him up to get better. But if you watch the tape, it's like, that's a lot of work. There's a lot of work there. It's a lot of work there. So that's all I'm saying, is that he might have the measurables. He might be the height, the weight, all that. But if you watch the tape, he's a linebacker. He is a linebacker. The closer he is to the box, the better he's going to be for your team. Period. But you know how much of a project that kid is? For that, I want to be very clear. The kid is the ultimate project. That's what he is, the ultimate project. And for you to put a project player above an Elijah Williams, above a Kendall Bowler, crazy. Can't rock with it. Can't rock with it. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to show you the film behind it. All right? I'm going to show you and ask people from Alcorn how they feel about him. No. Listen very carefully. There's a difference between being a measurable player that's a project and then being a solid player who doesn't meet the measurables, right? Or you're solid, you meet the measurables, but then they challenge the competition. See, it's multiples to this, right? Robert McDaniel is a measurable kid that does not have the production, period. Does not have the production nor the tape to consider being draftable. He does not have it, right? You have a kid like, I'll give you a perfect example. Aubrey Miller, right? Aubrey Miller is a perfect example of, okay, you don't have the measurables, right? You don't have all the, because you're about 5'10", 5'11". You have the production, but then we question the competition or we question the scheme that you're in to see if you fit, right? You have that. I'll tell you this. Listen to me, you give Aubrey Miller, Robert McDaniel's measurables, Aubrey Miller's production, the only thing you could question is the scheme and how he played as a downhill linebacker, and he really never played in space covering tight ends and things like that. But you can live with a 6'2", 215, 220 middle linebacker who brought the wood every single play. You see what I'm saying? You can rock with that. But it's hard to rock with a kid who's 5'10", maybe 5'11", who didn't play in space, only played in the box downhill, and the scheme is like, he was a blitzing linebacker, right? It's all in how you see it and how you view it, right? It's like that. So it's the same thing with a Bubba, right? It's the same thing with a lot of players where your measurables don't meet up. You have high production, but then they question your competition. So the reason James Houston got drafted the way that he got drafted, right, is because he had the Power 5 film as a linebacker. So you knew he's versatile, right? He comes into the SWAC, he dominates. You see the bag, you see the measurable. He's undersized as a DN. He's a 6'1" DN, has long arms, but he's undersized, but he has a great motor. He has a great bag, and he had great production, and he played at a Power 5 level. So you know it's a lot. Listen, you gotta see a lot of stuff in. You gotta take it all in. You gotta take it all in, because there's a lot of guys who are super athletic that don't have the production. There's a lot of guys that have great measurables and do not have the production. So I'll tell you this. I'm gonna keep it a whole buck with you. Traquan Thomas from Alabama State, to me, is James Houston 3.0, right? And what I mean by that is he has the motor, he has the athleticism. He's probably not going to get drafted because of his measurables. I think he's like 6 foot, maybe 6'1", but the kid is an absolute game changer. I'm watching the film, and I'm going to show you. I'm watching the film. I'm like, oh, maybe you just run at him. Stab, hold you up, can't move him, boom, plays the run really well. Okay, I'm like, okay, maybe you RPO him. Has great eyes, has great change of direction, gets back to the quarterback, dives down for the running back. I'm like, okay, maybe his bag, he don't got a bag. I've seen him do a Dwight Freeney spin. I've seen him do a dip and under. I've seen him do a rip. The only thing is I want to see him do more rips. I want to see him do more hand swatting and getting in, but the kid is amazing. The kid is absolutely amazing, and I would not be surprised. I know a lot of people talking about Kelvin Givens from Southern. I get it. But I would not be surprised if Traquan Thomas is not in the discussion for DPOY. People talking about Rico Dozier, people talking about Kendall Bowler, people talking about Givens. You got to throw that bad man from Alabama State, Traquan Thomas, you got to throw his name into the discussion for DPOY. The kid is like that. And the film says it. The film says it. It's not the kid is special, and he has such a high motor. All I'm going to say is this, and you guys can say whatever you want, but if this day time, I would take Traquan Thomas over Isaiah Land right now. If they were both in the SWAC, and Isaiah Land just came off of his FCS Defensive Player of the Year, blah, 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 I'm taking Traquan Thomas. It's not even close. I'm taking Traquan Thomas, and it's not even close. And what I mean not close, I mean not close. It's not close. The only thing Isaiah Land has over Traquan Thomas is Isaiah Land 6'4", 6'5". That's it. That is absolutely it. There is nothing that Isaiah Land does at the defensive end position that's better than Traquan Thomas. Nothing. Nada. Nunca. Niet. So I'm just going to say that. All right. So listen, tomorrow I'm breaking down Traquan Thomas. I'm going to be bringing you guys hard-hitting, breaking film down of coaches, of game plans, of schemes, of all that type of stuff, right? Just trying to. I think their motors are the same. And straight line speed, Isaiah Land might get them, but in a short, I don't need my DN to run 30 yards down the field. I need my DN to get a short 5 to 10 yard sprint, and Traquan Thomas can do it. He can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has a great motor, high motor. He's going to get there. So I'm not really tripping if Isaiah Land runs a 4.5 and 4.4 and Traquan Thomas runs a 4.6, 4.7. On tape, it don't matter because Traquan's better. That's just how I feel about it. So anyway, but listen, guys, until next time, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna holler. God bless.